Hello and welcome to Sobrix. I'm Adam and this is Sobrix. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at the Lego Disney Encanto, the Madrigal house. This is set number 43202. It has 587 pieces and I paid $40 for this set. Now I believe this set at the Lego store is $50, which seems to make more sense. I saw this on sale at a different store for $40, and I wasn't so sure about it. I've never done a set with mini dolls or whatever these are called, like the Friends style figures. I think they're called mini dolls. And this is that. It's not technically a Lego Friends set, but I really loved how the house looked. There's some parts in here, like some of these floral elements and butterfly things that I really wanted in those colors. And it looked like there were some really good pieces in here. Plus, $40 for 587 pieces sounds pretty great. And I love this movie. I think the Up House had a very similar amount of pieces to this. Maybe that had like 597, so pretty close, and was $60. And this looks like it has some similarities to it. I also was surprised because this is a 6+ set and it looks a little more advanced than that to me, but maybe not. So I'm really excited to put this together. So in this video, I'm going to open this up, I'm going to build this set, and then I'm going to review it. While I build, I will speed the video up, and then I'll slow it back down to give my thoughts on this Madrigal house set. So, until then, enjoy! Okay, so that is this Lego Disney Encanto, the Madrigal house. This is awesome. So, I had a feeling I would like some of it based on the box, but it was also a set that I never really. It's not something I would have thought I would have liked, especially when I was younger. And because it's like adjacent to some of the Friends line with these mini dolls, this is the first time I've ever seen these. I have mixed feelings about them, but if other people like them or prefer them, then great, power to them. And I know that there's some really nice Friends sets coming out soon. Like I really want that Botanical Garden Friends set. That's great. So if that's what these are, lovely. But this house is terrific. And at the very least, like, it's inspirational for how to design cool buildings, different techniques for different stuff. It's super colorful. It feels very much like the movie. There's some great floral elements in here. There's tons of great pieces, actually, even as just a parts pack. This for the colors and the different pieces, this is really, really cool. And there's play potential. There's prints in here. There's different functions. There's just a ton of really cool stuff in here, and I'm very, very happy. Plus, Disney, or Lego rather, has sort of changed, and there are more emphasis on details, and this is packed full of details like the Up House, like modular buildings, and this has that in spades, which is really, really, really cool. So I think this is great. I also think this is good value. At $50, which I believe is the retail price, I think this is pretty good value. At $40, which is what I paid for it, I think this has really, really good value. So I loved this set. I loved putting it together. I think it looks terrific, and I think there's a ton of potential here. So this is really, really great. I'll go through some of the first things here. Like I normally do, I will talk about the minifigures or mini dolls. We have the first one here. I believe this is Mirabel, I believe. And I haven't made up my mind on how I feel about the different head shape and the arms and, everything here, but I love how detailed this is. So that's an amazing top, super good detail. This skirt piece is terrific, really colorful, really nice detail, and that's great. Nothing on the back here, a little bit on the back of the blouse there, really nice hair piece. And yeah, just the shaping of the head kind of caught me off guard. I think it looks nice when it's framed by hair. It just looked strange to me because this is my first time seeing them, but I love all the printing on here. I think that's really, really well done. So, nice. Mirabel does have a accessory that is a brick built, I believe, accordion, which is pretty cool and smart use of parts. This is a print here, and this is a print here, which is really, really great. And nice. Makes me want to sing some of the songs from Encanto. The next one I will show, I believe, is Antonio. So this is a smaller one. Big hair, very cartoonish, very cute, really good detail on the torso, not much on the legs at all, not much on the back. But for how small the torso is there, that's pretty terrific. And the hands and the legs and the torso here is all one piece, and I don't know if it's dual molded or triple molded or what the deal is, but it's a relatively complicated piece there, and it looks pretty great. Antonio has some accessories sort of that you do you put together at the same time. So one is this little dog, and I can't remember the name, but cute, nice little dog mold. And we get a crate. This is a sticker here, and inside the crate we have a little tile for like a dog treat or something, and that is a print, and you do get an extra one of those. Nice. And then the last mini doll minifigure is the Abuela, I believe, And this is really, really good too. Nice detail on the face print, some wrinkling. It does feel distinct enough to be an older character, especially compared to the other ones. It is a lot taller. Love the color of her outfit here. Really good detail on the bottom here. Great pattern. The butterflies are lovely. That gold butterfly is lovely. So really, really nice. The back is pretty basic, but we continue sort of the pattern on the back here, and nothing on the back of the legs or back of the skirt. And Abuela does have a clock or a watch or something as an accessory, and that's a print. You do get an extra one of those as well. So those are the minifigures or mini dolls or whatever they are. They're pretty fantastic, even though it's weird to me. They feel strange, but I think they're cool, and I think there probably are tons of people out there who really, really love these and maybe prefer these to, traditional Lego minifigures. And if that's the case, then great. I think there is really good stuff coming out of the Friends line, and this to me feels like, sort of similar to that, and this was great too. So maybe the next time I build a Friends set, these won't catch me as off guard. So really, really good figures here. And then we can take a look at this house. So this house is kind of a modular thing where you can take off each of the vertical sections. They say it's like 3 floors and has 5 rooms. I love the front facade of this house. I love the colors, the different like masonry bricks down at the bottom. The gold for the window shutters there is really, really nice. Love sort of these like architectural pieces and fence pieces there. Floral elements all over the front facade, which is excellent. I was a big fan when I saw this on the box. The roof, how they did this roofing really intrigued me. It's a lot of small parts alternating between the different colors there, and I think it looks awesome. What did I just pop off of here? Oh. So I think it looks really, really great. And this could display really nicely, but it is not, a 4 walled building. There's just a lot of really, really good details here. I love these colors for these branch pieces, love the butterflies, love these leaf pieces, love these floral pieces here, which I don't have very many of. So this is just great. The way that the colors kind of break up what rooms are what is really, really nice. It reminds me in some ways of the Up House because that one had so many different colors too, but this is just really bright, really beautiful, really, really pops. One of the kind of features or action features thing is the chimney. On one side we have a rainbow, and on the other side we have a cloud. And that is so you can change the weather depending on what side you want to be facing out or facing the back of the house while playing. That changes the weather, which is cool. This door piece right here is a piece that I have never seen before, but and that really surprised me too. It's a really interesting door, and I don't know if it's just maybe only a Friends thing or what, but it's really, really great. Love how this is all framed. It reminds me very much of some of the details remind me of modular buildings, which is surprising and awesome for like a 6+ set, for a licensed set, for this good of a value of a set. So I think the front of this looks great. We can see there's a little candle we can see up through the window up here. We can maybe see through some of the openings there. Really lovely. If I turn to the side here, let's see if we can see this. There are a couple action feature things here. One of those is this, using this like I remember these originally from like Bionicle sets, but this is so like the shutters I believe can wave. I believe in the movie the shutters on the house are somewhat expressive, or the blinds or whatever, and this is supposed to be that. And this is Mirabel's room, I believe, up there, which is really nice. Then there's another one of those, which is another action feature, and I will turn this to the back so we can see that. this one is connected to the bed here. So if you rotate that one, you can have the character be in bed, and the shutters can open and sun can be let in, and then can roll them out of bed. If this was level, that would have worked, but that's kind of neat there. And this is just crammed full of details on the back here, which is really, really awesome. So I'll go through and show each floor individually, I believe, and I'll just start at the top floor. Okay, so here is the top floor of the house. You can see we have a nice spire coming up using some gold, including a gold hilt piece, a gold minifigure head, and we have kind of I can't remember what this is supposed to be, but we get a nice gemstone piece here, which is awesome. This is a big sticker, and I can't remember exactly, but a figure could be studded down here. And then we have a bed. I think this might be where Abuela sleeps, but I could be wrong. And this is where that candle is, up here right behind the bed. And the bed is the sheet here is a sticker. The color match on that sticker is really, really nice, and the sticker's super detailed. All of these stickers in this set are really, really well done, which I don't often give compliments to stickers in Lego sets, but I really, really liked these, so that's great. This one has a ton of detail in it, so really, really nice. This floor is, the smallest out of all of them, but this facade is really nice, and I think this is a great addition here. It adds an extra layer of height to the thing for sure. Maybe not too much area for play, but figures could be up here. But it does add a lot to the house, I think, at the end of the day. The next one we'll look at is the sort of second floor here. I'll pop that off. So here we have Mirabel's room. That is where that function comes from, the blinds there in the corner, and then the bed rotating here. Really, really nice. We have a sticker on the wall that says Ola, and some gold elements in here. I believe this is supposed to be a sewing machine, which I've seen one, I think, in the Jazz Club modular building. There is a tailor or a seamstress area, and I believe they had a sewing machine brick built too, but this one's really nice. I don't have any of these bow pieces like that, I don't believe. If we look at the door here, we do have a sticker on the back of the door. Really nice details on there that something would have been hung up, and the color match is pretty darn good there. And then on the other side of the door, we have another large sticker. Now this one is one that I don't like. Let me move this out of the way. Like the Up House, if you saw my video for that, the Up House had to do stickers very similar to this, where you put a sticker on a door, and this one is much more detailed than the ones that were on the Up House, so I think the ones on the Up House could have been easier to have printed. This one's pretty in-depth to print, but I don't like putting stickers on these kind of doors. It's just a weird shape, and it ended up being okay, but and it is really good detail, and it does add a lot of life, so I don't know if I want to say I'd rather have it without it, but I don't like putting stickers on doors, so I'll just leave that be. But that is the door to Mirabel's room here. So really nice. Then we have some plants, more floral elements inside here. Really nice colors for the planters that they're in. Same here, a hanging plant is great. Get a watering can, and this is maybe kind of it has open air kind of things here, so it's not completely enclosed. I don't know what kind of room to call this, but it's really, really nice. I love this blue. I think it's blue. I think that's a really, really good color. And then we have a nice little brick built kind of couch or seat here with a sticker on it. And the color match on that is really good too. Tons of really fine detail for that butterfly and the plants there. So that's great. This couch is very, very simple, but again, reminds me very much of something I would see in like a modular building, and that's pretty cool. And a lot of good detail in here. There are places, you get 2 studs back from here. This is like 6 studs deep, I believe. Yes, so this is 6 studs deep, but with the front wall and everything, you get maybe 2 studs to 4 studs. Over here you get kind of 2 or 3 studs access at the back. So there are places to put figures in there, which is nice. And then we have the bottom floor, which is the first one you build, and here we can see even more of that door piece there, which is actually 2 pieces because the brown piece in there is another piece. And another thing that reminded me of modular buildings and maybe the up house is this little record player that uses the fireman hat as the speakerphone thing, which I've seen done in another set before. But look at all the detail down here. Tons of places to stud people down on the tiled out floor and kind of the nice pattern, which again reminds me of how they might do that in a different kind of set. We get a nice window here, sticker on the side for some shelving, a teapot, a pan here, a little sink with the golden kind of faucet there, a little drawer, and inside the drawer we get some silverware, which is lovely. At the window we have a bottle, and we have another flower element there, which is great. In the main hall here we do have like doorways to go through. Main hall, we have this door that can open. We get a nice umbrella piece, and this is a really smart use of pieces to have a thing there. And then a doorway over here to the dining room. I believe the dining room is kind of designed so that, these chairs and the table can easily be taken out. In the instructions, they did have the table removed from there at one point so characters could, eat and not be so crammed in here. But you can see there's all these tiled spots. This is a big sticker for the family tree there. Very, very cool. Sticker here and sticker here, which are just great details. They add depth, they add life. The scale's a little bit odd. The scale of what's on these stickers, like comparing the flowers to the flowers over here, doesn't really work, but they still add a lot to this set. They're easy enough to put on, so I'm perfectly happy with those stickers. I actually quite like them, which is strange for me to say. And then down here, we have room for other people. I will point out this record on here is a print, which is great. And so there's tons of stuff. And then I took out the table and the kind of chairs. The chairs are a nice color, really easy build. There you make 3 of those. And then this table is very easy too, but we get some nice pieces here. Some cups, some berries or whatever this is, and a thing of meat, I suppose, or maybe an egg here. I don't know what all this is, but it's nice and colorful and very good, and offers a lot of play, and it's good for display too, because those little details, I think, really can alter the feel and look of a Lego set in a big way. So really, really nice. And I think this is terrific. And I think each individual floor is great. Came together really, really nicely. And I'm very, very happy with this. So well done. I will put all of these back together so you can kind of see how this all goes. There's not too many studs. It's like a modular building in some ways, or I think like the Houses of the World, which this kind of reminds me of one of the Houses of the World sets a little bit, but there's just a couple of studs here. And This just goes right on there. Can stud that down like so. And it's got a solid connection enough where I can hold it sideways like this. I wouldn't really make a habit of like grabbing it by the upper layers. I think you risk it becoming unstudded. So I would usually try to hold it if it's going to be moved or played with by the bottom, or do it layer by layer. But I love all the colors in here. This just looks so great from this side. Wow. And then the last one, just a couple of studs here, and we get that on there. And again, I wouldn't pick it up by the top because you risk that happening, but it is, sturdy enough that it'll stay on there. Wow, look at that. So there's a lot of, actually a good amount of places, good amount of access. It's tight and then small, but also very, very detailed. And I think it's really great. I think this is just a terrific set. I think there's tons of display. It's going to go great with other Disney stuff. It's inspiring to me as to mock up my own buildings and to get into more like detailed stuff and how to build outbuildings like this, and different, not like too many crazy techniques necessarily, but there's just little things that I really, really admired here that I think were executed very well. Even like having these same color ingot pieces here on the side of the door frame there. Doing this roof was lovely. Even these pieces here. All this just really resonated with me in a great way. So I'm very, very happy with this set, and I can't believe $40. I mean, I think, comparing this to the Up House, I thought the Up House was great as well, but was $60, right? And I had maybe a few more pieces than this, but this feels like, as good or better of a set, and is better value in my opinion. Even though Up has other qualities that are quite nice, there's just a lot of great stuff in this one that I'm kind of surprised that this is as cheap as it is, being I got it at $40 instead of $50. So it would normally retail only $10 less than the Up House, and maybe that's just because of the cultural love for the intellectual property that is Up versus Encanto or whatever. But this is awesome. This is really, really, really good. And I'm kind of surprised. I didn't even dislike these stickers. Here are, except for the door one. Here's the sticker sheet. So this is the one that goes on the door. Pretty nice. Not too bad, especially because we get some prints and stuff as well. I'll show the extra pieces. Interestingly enough, for the chimney, you get an extra one of these, or at least I did, which feels strange. This feels like much too big of a piece to get an extra of, this bar piece here. So I don't know what that's about, but and I checked the inventory and said you only get one, which normally I don't think they print like what extra pieces will be in there, because then they wouldn't be extra. So I was kind of surprised to see that, but either way, that's in there. And I'll show the rest of the extra pieces because you get some good stuff in here. Okay, so we get an extra of the cup, extra of the molded flame here. We get an extra of the printed dog treat, extra of this foliage element, extra gold here, extra of the silverware, extra of the bow. We get an extra of this flower piece. We get an extra of the Minion's hair in tan, extra gold hilt, extra kind of spire in gold, extra flower piece here, extra of the clock print. So some really useful and really good extra pieces here, specifically like the molded ones and the prints and kind of the more unique stuff. The foliage stuff I think are really good. Both of these prints are pretty versatile and don't feel like too specific to this. Golden hilt is really, really nice to get as well. So terrific extra pieces. Really, really nice, I would say. So this is terrific. I loved this set. I do love this set continuously. I think it's very, very well realized. I think it's a lot of fun. It looks great. I'm going to be proud to display this, and I never would have thought, I'm an adult man of a certain kind of way that this wouldn't normally be something I think most people would think I would love. But part of the deal is, breaking those stereotypes and whatever. And I think this is lovely. I think there's so much good here as a fan of Lego, as a fan of Disney, and a fan of this movie that I can, put aside whatever sort of cultural stereotypes might be connected with someone like me buying a set like this, and just enjoy what I enjoy. And I really, really enjoyed it. So this is pretty terrific in my opinion, and I think excellent value at $40. So this is great. This is really, really inspiring and really, really good. So I'm very, very happy with this. If you like this video, consider giving it a like, and if you like the other videos on my channel, consider subscribing so you can stay up to date with all the Lego videos I will be doing in the future. And I'm doing a bunch of stuff, more Lego Disney, more all different themes, Star Wars, Marvel, more Friends when the new Friends sets come out, Ninjago, Speed Champions, Architecture, 18 plus sets, 4 plus sets, polybags, all different stuff, all different ranges I'm going to be building and talking about on here. So subscribe so you don't miss any of that. And until next time, thanks. Bye.